This is the last verse of chapter 15 of the Gospel of John, verse 27. Jesus is working his way through a conversation about the Parakletos and how the advocate, the attorney, as it were, of heaven is going to be giving a defense for God's people, these disciples, as they're going to be facing the hostility of this world. And the defense that's going to be provided through the power of God's Spirit is going to be one of bearing witness. That really is the weapon of choice that we hear of again and again in the Scriptures. It is, as it were, the sword coming out of the mouth of the rider on the horse from Revelation 19. But here, of course, the power of that word that is spoken by the disciples will be that it's given to them and spoken through them by the Spirit. And what gives that the ring of truth is, of course, they've been with Christ from the beginning, which is the point that Jesus drives at here. So we have Kai, the connective, and humes, you, the nominative plural of the second person pronoun, added for emphasis. So you, de, the soft conjunction, martureta, from martureo, bear witness, a word you often used in connection with sworn testimony in court. Contract verb, you bear witness. It's actually in the present, although it's often translated in the future. That's kind of an editorial remark, but Jesus is saying, and you are in the process right now of bearing witness. That's really what's going on. And the reason that you can do that and bear this witness truthfully is hoti, because ap, preposition, takes the genitive, means from, and here's the genitive of the word arche, which means in this case beginning. So from beginning, no article is present here, so it speaks qualitatively. From beginning of the ministry of Jesus would be something on the order of what's intended, because from beginning, met, contracted from meta, means with. Here it is used with emu, the emphatic form of the first person genitive pronoun. So from beginning with me, esta, and again this is in the present, from a me, I am, second person plural, present active indicative. So you are, with me, you are. From the beginning, you bear witness now because you have had this contact with me. And of course, this also fits in with the broader context of what he has said about the effect of the Holy Spirit, the Parakletos coming upon them. All of this is simply to say that they are singularly qualified to carry out the task that Christ has called them to, partly, of course, in fact, mainly because of the presence of God's Spirit with them, but also because they've been with Christ from the beginning. They've seen his works. They are qualified to bear witness to that which they have seen, and that is also part of what qualifies them as these who will be his unique witnesses.